forever. And I bet so many of you are like, what in the world? What in the world is going on? And why haven't we gotten an update on the Smith household? Well, so it has been quite the journey. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been quite the journey, and I feel like so much has been going on, so we'll just give y'all a quick little update. This is just a quick update video so that everybody knows what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we are not pregnant right now. I have switched OB doctors from Grapevine to Frisco, and I'm happy about that because now it's a lot closer. I don't have to go so far. But I'm also really excited about my new doctor. She's really cool. But I have had my HSG. I can't remember if I've even mentioned this on the last video.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Probably not. But I have had my HSG and I have no blockage. Ow! No blockage. So everything is clear. Good to go. Although they did find some scar tissue in my ovaries.
That's from the C-section, right?
No, they're supposed to schedule a water sonogram, which I think is like a saline sonogram, to kind of get in there and just double check and make sure, maybe clear some stuff out. I don't really know. But good news is all the tubes are open and ready to rock. Ready to rock. When I did get the HSG, the fertility doctor was like, well, you know, you're like, your age and everything. He's like, you have eggs, but like half of them are bad. He was like straight up. I see this truck, but he's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna go. So he was like, you know, as you get older, you still have your reserve, you still have all these things, but they're bad. And I was like, you know what? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
That's right.
But he did make a good point. He's like, you know, you can start IVF. He said, I would go straight to IVF. Forget IUI because you're going to be getting older as you wait for IUI. Like, he was literally saying all this. He's like, just go straight to IVF. Take about 3 months. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, I feel like everyone's journey in IVF is different. So, although he had all the book smarts, all the knowledge, and, you know, can give me a hypothesis for my situation, I'm still like, gotta take that to the hubby, gotta take that to the Lord. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been happening. Oh, what's been happening on your side? Yeah, that's all that's been happening on my side, right?
So I had an appointment with the urologist and went to go see him just the other day, 2 days ago, and everything checks out. Everything with me physically is great. He said that my labs. He was just more, you know, concerned about the maturity of my sperm and the foliage. So it means like pretty much good swimmers versus bad swimmers. And so he just put me on a medication. It's like a half a pill. Literally looks like a
Tylenol?
Like a little bitty thin paper Tylenol. It's so small. And I break it in half and I take that. That's it. And I'm just supposed to take it daily for 4 months. And then I'm gonna have a sperm analysis again in about 4 months, and we'll see what happens. So that's supposed to increase the foliage and maturity of the sperm, and to make sure those guys, there's more good sperm than there is bad sperm. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the best report that I could have asked for.
Yeah, it's a good report, and I'm still taking supplements. However, I stopped taking a prenatal vitamin because they were making me so nauseous. So my new OB prescribed a new one, and so I'm taking that.
It's called Elite OB.
Is that what it's called?
I read it, and I was like, what is Elite OB? It sounds like
Elite. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So.
Yeah. And so that is that. Like, between the last video and now, y'all, literally so much has happened. Weston and I were candidates at our church's Presbytery services, and most of you guys know we go to Gateway Church, and they have this gosh, is it once a year?
It's either once a year or twice a year, something like that. I think it's once at least. I know it's once for sure.
So they have a prophetic team who prays over some selected names, but also it's kind of, they do words in due season as well. I mean, I'm not going to get into our time of the prophetic word, but when one of the days that I was serving and I was leading worship, and I was just sitting in the service, one of the what are they called? I was gonna say prophetors.
Prophetess?
No.
Or just somebody in the congregation?
No, the person giving the words. Presbyters.
Yeah, the presbyters.
Okay, that's it. The presbyters, the people giving the words. He just said, he's like, I feel like I should do something. And then he was like, what was his name? Pastor Allen from Mississippi. He was like, I feel like I should do something. He's like, if you're, any women in here aren't pregnant but want to be pregnant, stand up. Just the way he said that was funny.
Yeah.
But he's like, listen, I don't do this. I don't just go around praying for women's wombs and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he felt led to, and it was me and another girl who stood up, which was a really sweet time because people at our church home got to pray over me. And Weston wasn't there, but I felt like he was there because we're one. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And so that was really sweet. And one of the things that he specifically said that really spoke to me was, it's like, I feel like people with degrees and all the head smarts and knowledge have told you what can and can't happen. But Jesus is greater. Anything is possible with our God. And so it was just an encouraging time, an encouraging word, and I so loved being prayed for, and it just really helped my faith in the whole process.
That's good.
Yeah. And so that's pretty much the update for now, right?
That's it. That's all we got.
That's all we got. We're still standing in faith for baby Smith number 2.
That's right.
And man, I'm like, what? How old am I again? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you know what? You know what the OB, my new OB was saying? It's like, I'm gonna have to agree with the fertility specialist because if we just time everything, they treat the sperm. I don't know. I guess they process it, where they make sure it's good.
Oh.
And then they make sure I'm ovulating, and then I guess they make sure it's the good eggs. I don't know. I really don't know.
I haven't actually researched IVF, so I don't know literally anything about it. All I know is some bangs and needles and sperm, and then you inject and then bam, you're pregnant. That's it.
Yeah, I hear horror stories. Well, actually, the horror story I hear is just like doing all of the shots and all of the pills and the waiting and all of that. And so my only, apprehension? My only thing is it sounds like a lot of work and it sounds exhausting. But hey, pregnancy is exhausting. Being a mom's exhausting.
Yeah.
But y'all, I've got a feeling it's worth it. Just like all the other things. And so that might be something that we look at. IVF. We might just jump all the way to IVF. Jump, that's right. We might just jump to IVF, Miles. So you can have a brother or sister. Or both.
Yeah.
That's another thing that the fertility doctor said. That it's only one baby. But I'm like, haven't you heard a lot of stories of people doing IVF and having like twins and triplets?
I honestly haven't, but I've heard some of those stories. I haven't heard like anything like I didn't even know if you could do like a single or
can you place 3 of them things?
Shooting for one here and out come 2. I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought once you place a sperm in there, you're either going to get pregnant or not, and then depending on how many sperm make it to the egg or whatever, then that's how many babies show up.
I think he said the only way there will be more than one is if one of the sperm babies follows the other sperm baby and like latches on or something.
Sure.
But I don't really know how that works. So we have a lot of research to do. And we just have our regular due diligence that we're doing. And God's timing is so perfect. Anyway, so we've been on staycation this week. We both took off from our weekday stuff. Although I did have one weekday thing.
And you have a weekend?
Oh, weekend, yeah, but the off time is during the week. So we're out with the fam, just trying to get miles out, see some sights, get that energy out. Anything else you want to share?
That's a good update for now.
Okay, so we wanted to keep this one short. That is the update. Gonna see you guys soon, right? Because I'm gonna try to update more frequently than once a quarter.
Yeah.
But we will keep you guys updated on all the happenings of the Smith home. What's the exit I'm supposed to take?
It's coming up here, so you need to be in the right lane.
Okay. Yeah. What is it?
Cement mixer.
Oh. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it. Thank you for tuning in to this update. More updates to come. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.